from the participants of the third consultation meeting in Amman, Jordan. Warm greetings to the fourth consultation meeting in China. And we are here to bring you the result of our very successful meeting, this 3-day consultation that took place here in Amman, Jordan, the third most scarce country in water resources in the world, so a very appropriate place where this meeting took place. It was very successful. We had 17 countries that participated from the Arab region, and we gathered around a large number of internationals and national experts, both from government, stakeholders, different communities, Category 2 centers, and UNESCO chairs. I would say that it is very timely for this important meeting to take place in this region. It's a region that is this moment in transformation. It's a region that is this moment is seeing a lot of migration of population from one country to another due to the recent events. And this brings more and more stress on the scarce water resources of this region. Addressing this as one of the questions to the government and the decision maker is an important thing. So this forum is really give resonance of the several challenges that this region is facing. Here we are as UNESCO, World Bank and FAO colleague to address you and bring you the results of this meeting. And I would like to leave the floor to my colleague from the World Bank.
Yes, hello China. You're now all gathered for your contribution to this global groundwater governance project. And the project has a number of objectives, and one of them is to establish a global groundwater diagnostic. And this diagnostic will then lead to a common vision on groundwater governance and to a framework for action. So these regional consultations are an essential part in this process of working towards this global vision and framework for action. And we expect a lot out of these meetings. So today in Amman, we can say that we have already completed 3 very successful meetings: Montevideo, Nairobi, and Amman. And you're the next now in the process. And interestingly, each of those regional consultations has given a very particular flavor, showing the specific problems of each region, the specific way of handling those problems. And we are convinced that altogether in China, you will do the same for the Asia region. So we want to wish you a lot of success during the next few days.
Now our colleague from FAO.
Hello again from Amman, Jordan, to all the participants from Asia gathering in China. Some of the key messages that participants to the regional consultation in the Arab states are sending to you can be summarized as follows. The first very message that came out of this consultation is participation. The participants to the meeting felt that the triangulation between private sector, public sector, and civil society organization is very much not in equilibrium because of the too centralized decision-making process and to some extent top-down process of groundwater management. And they really emphasized the need of involving other stakeholders. Not that the government don't play their role, but because the role, what is needed for a good groundwater governance is beyond the capacity of existing institutions and need the involvement of other stakeholders altogether. Of course, participation of other stakeholders would require also the conditions. This involves a review of institutions or reforms, or at least a review of the mandate, creation of the enabling environment, and capacitating the different parties, including the public institutions, to achieve the goal. But participants are were very appreciative of the initiative of this consultation. They think that the approach of the project to addressing groundwater issues can actually achieve the results. They think that it's a long way, but they believe that if the recommendations that came out of the meeting are implemented, that should sustain the groundwater resources for the coming generations. And thank you very much.
So from UNESCO, World Bank and FAO, we send the warmest greetings from Amman. Wish you a very successful meeting.